had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Be careful, Leo. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her
I don't
back.
know you. You and Riften looking
Snap
for
of her
trouble?
fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
Don't
They
say
represent
something
the
you'll
reason I'm
regret.
here. I can't just
Last thing the
ignore them.
Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their
I
affairs.
just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing
The
that's happened to
Blackbriars
this
have
city
Riften in
a
their
long time.
pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back. So keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then you're stupider than you look. You better watch your ass around here. Hey, you! Get over here! I want to talk to you.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to you.
What?
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rock joints.
Look, Shabro, last warning. Pay up or else.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh, lad? Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh, lad? Ah, expecting free information, eh? Help me deal with business first. Then we'll see how I can help you.
Vegetables as crisp as
Besides,
a winter's
you look
morning.
like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right? Passing on a golden
All
opportunity
meats
is worse.
guaranteed, clean and free from rock joints.
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stab.
Vegetables as crisp
Once
as
you
a
have it,
winter's morning.
I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
Fresh meats and produce.
There's
Get
someone that
before
wants
they're
to see
gone.
him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rock joints.
Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. You need to hear this.
Thanks for the bushel of apples, Maurice. Oh, they're wonderful. How did you keep them so fresh?
Can't tell you. It's a bit of a trade secret I picked up when I was
Come on,
living in
Bruno.
Holland.
What is it this time?
Well, whatever you're doing, keep doing
Patience,
it. And you'll have me
Branche.
as a customer for
This
life.
is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence. And it turned out to be crushed
All
nerve
meats
root mixed with
guaranteed,
water.
clean and free
Well,
from
that was a
rock
simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lo- The last I give you, Valma Blood Elixir.
Are you talking about the snow elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings. Live in legends.
We're masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins. How did you get that then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine. One sip of the elixir and your wishes will be granted. Great wealth, everlasting life. Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
What a waste of time. Damn.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch.
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind.
Nah. My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it.
Fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
All right then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you really got what it takes.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Fresh meats and produce.
Sure,
All right,
sure.
get that
I'm a
shit.
dirty
Run
pig.
out your pockets. We
Why
know
would
you
you
have
want
it.
to even speak to? Have what? What in blazes are you
Beautiful
talking about?
baubles and green gemstones over here.
Turn out your pockets.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
I've got your back. How can I serve you, my Thane? Lead on.
Ismir, you won't leave here alive.
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay.
We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself.
I assumed you were here to see me about your face. To have it sculpted into something more artful than nature has bestowed upon you. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face? Indeed. It is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife. Change it. I can remake your face, if that's what you desire. I do not practice my art for free, however. I doubt you can afford my services. You have the smell of the vagabond about you. Indeed. It is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife. I have not always been a ragged beggar. I learned my art from the masters of the art of flesh sculpture. I studied with the faculty of chirurgeons and Cloudrest. I walked with the hollow-faced men of Notahogra for 3 years. I counted the nobility of both the Empire and the Dominion among my clients.
Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain... Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Of course you'll get a cut. We take care of our own. Now, if you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Get going. Yeah, I bet I know your guy. He's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens, paying us good coin for nobody to know about it. Helga is a devout follower of Dibella, and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave. I'll be here when you're done.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
Huh? There's the Blades agent.
That's him. That's who we're talking about, Ezra. Kill him!
What was that? There's the Blades agent.
That's him. That's who was asking about Ezra. Kill him!
Mercy! That's the best we can do. What was that? There's Blade. Agent. That's it! That's your best!
That's him. That's who was asking about Esbern.
Everybody.
Take a chance.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
If you're looking for a room, try the Bee and Barb. This place is... What did you want? What does he want now? I already explained to him that you can't get blood from a stone. Look, I can't make the coin appear out of thin air. Please, be reasonable. I'll pay next month. And so have I. What's the point of paying anyway? Your outfit can't even fend for itself. I could do better tossing the gold into the sewer. You can't scare me with your tough talk. I'm not paying you people a single coin. Ask all you want. You can't squeeze blood from a stone. Not in this part of the world, anyway. Ask all you want. You can't squeeze blood from a stone. Not in this part of the world, anyway. Ask all you want. You can't squeeze blood from a stone. Not in this part of the world, anyway.
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore. I'd appreciate it if you'd keep your hands to yourself. Work? I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery. I work my fingers to the bone keeping this disgusting place clean. Ever since my parents died and Helga took me in, it's been a nightmare. How was I to know she was such a wretched woman? So now I'm stuck living here, while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things. It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I think she takes her worship of Dibella a bit too seriously. Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? What kind of woman would do such a thing? Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm. To rub her nose in it. Actually, there is. But I don't think I could get away with doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a Mark of Dibella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well, I don't know what she'd do. Oh, this is going to be great! You need to get the marks of Dibella from Boli, Hofgrir, and Indaren. Not sure how you're going to do that, but try your best. Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out. Try and get those marks without violence, please. I don't want to be responsible for their deaths.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones. Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs. Vermin, creeping around the Red Way.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning. No lollygagging. Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
If you're looking to settle in Riften, there's a house for sale, Honeyside. See the steward in the keep if you want it.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning. vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone. All meats guaranteed clean and free from rock joints.
Ask all you want. You can't squeeze blood from a stone. Not in this part of the world, anyway. Ask all you want. You can't squeeze blood from a stone. Not in this part of the world, anyway. Ask all you want. You can't squeeze blood from a stone. Not in this part of the world, anyway. Ask all you want. You can't squeeze blood from a stone. Not in this part of the world, anyway.
Any luck getting the marks from those men? Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
I've never seen Miol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Sure, I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me? To oblivion with all of you! You rich piles of dung walking by us like we're not there, pretending we don't exist? How dare you! You think you know pain, do you? Try watching your wife and daughter burn alive after they've been ravaged by brigands. That's pain, my friend. Edda. She's crazy as a loon. But at least she doesn't have the mind to realize what a horrible world this is. She's the lucky one.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead? Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later. I'm selling the best mead in town for...
Interested?
Here for a room or something to drink? Show me some coin first. I've already told that buffoon that I'm not paying you people a single coin. Look around you. I'm barely keeping this rat hole together. The war's seen to that. Come on, give it your best shot.
Fight! Fight!
Good as dead.
Do something.
This was the one. Sign of him. You want something or not? I've already told that buffoon that I'm not paying you people a single coin. Look around you. I'm barely keeping this rat hole together. The war's seen to that. Come back and see us again.
Help! Someone's being attacked!
You're as good as dead. You're not worth it.
I'm not staying out of this. Help! Someone's being attacked!
You're as good as dead.
Nothing calls for them.
That's all this guy.
You're a disgrace to your own kind.
Ask all you want. You can't squeeze blood from a stone. Not in this part of the world, anyway. Ask all you want. You can't squeeze blood from a stone. Not in this...
Any luck getting the marks from those men? Try and get those marks without violence, please. I don't want to be responsible for their deaths. Sorry, just thinking about my experiments.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
Have anything for us yet?
Come back later, and I may have some work for you.
Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning. He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude. Helga is a devout follower of Dibella and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage and she'll cave. I'll be here when you're done.
Last person who made trouble for Veckel ended up with a smashed head.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
What do you want? I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting. I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you. Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. 1 for the husband, 1 for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives. With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people. Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Here for a room or something to drink? Show me some coin first. No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn. How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them. Very well. Here. Take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead?
Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk.
So, can I interest you in anything today? What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message? Petty threats and fist-waving are not going to sway me. You people are all talk, and everyone knows it. You demand payment for protection, and you can't even protect yourselves. Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften. Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave. Please, I don't have anything to pay you with. Don't destroy my urn!
Just pay them, Bercy.
No! That urn was priceless. All right, I get it. I'll pay on time from now on. Just don't smash anything else. Here, take your gold, and leave me in peace.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Can I help?
It's you. Please, don't hurt me. I don't know why I bother. It's you. Please, don't hurt me. Not Lady Dibella. No, please, I can't lose her. I get the message. Here, take your gold. I hope you choke on it.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
Come back later. I may have some work for you.
So, job's done and you even... Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough? I'll be here when you're done.
Come back later, but I may have some work for you.
I'm not here to hold your hand. Figure this one out for yourself. You need advice? Talk to Brynjolf. Got better things to do.
If you're looking for conversation,
Come back later,
flagon
but
is
I may
the
have
place.
some work for you.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
Come back later, but I may have some work for you.
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, that's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood, the telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough? Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
I think you better listen to Mercer and Brynjolf first. We could talk later.
Let me show you the operation. Then you can ask your questions. Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
Yeah, better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. You do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear? Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. If so, let him prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me. Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor. Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house. The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients. Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place. Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go. They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke. I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profits. We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arengoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arengoth and bring in a huge payout. Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the 4th era in prison. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners. All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you
Before we begin, I want to make 2 things perfectly clear. 1, I'm the best
So you're the new
infiltrator
recruit,
this
huh?
rat hole of a guild's got.
Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to
Before
get
we begin,
very
I want to
well
make 2 things perfectly clear. 1, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And 2, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him. Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded. Come on, take another job so we can both make some money.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh?
Need a few spare
Don't look like
septums?
much to me.
I handle the burglary, shill, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs. Don't give up now. There's plenty of loot out there just ripe for the taking.
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
Need a drink? You go to the ps4. Stay out of the